Hi, everyone. Welcome to the 11th day of the 12 Days of Knitmas. I'm so happy that you're here today, spending some time with me and my special guest that I'll be bringing up here in a second. My name is Gina Pike. This is the Knitting TurnPike. If you don't know who I am, I'm so happy that you have stopped in to spend some time with us. This is where we talk about knitting and yarn and patterns and all kind of things fiber related, but we also have a little bit of chat about other little things, whatever we feel like talking about. Just a little bit of information before we get started so that you guys are in the know and know what's going on. Excuse me. I have my co-host. I'll be bringing this person up here in a second, but their channel is linked at the top of the chat. If you want to grab their channel, please do. This person is a wonderful crafter, and you're going to learn about that in just a second. Also linked in the show notes. All the stuff we're going to be talking about is linked in the show notes. I'm going to be taking notes as we talk. If there is something that isn't linked in the show notes, I will come back after the show and add it. So you can come back a little bit later and grab all of the stuff that we've been talking about if it isn't linked below. Let's see, we'll be talking about some free patterns today. We have some Christmas stuff as well. And I think it's just going to be a really good time. So let me introduce my 11th friend of Knitmas. I met this person, I've been doing YouTube for about a little over a year now. I met this person earlier this year, back at the beginning of my YouTube journey. She's an excellent crafter. She does all the things. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to let her tell you. But this is Christy Hall of Sweet Pea Crafts. So everybody, please say hello this morning and let's welcome her up. Good morning.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Doing fine. How are you?
I'm doing great today. I can't believe this is the week before Christmas. I mean, I just can't believe it.
I know it. I mean, gosh, Christmas is Saturday. I don't know if I'm ready.
I'm not. I know I'm not. I've still got I was telling Christy after this show, I've got to go and do the grocery shopping, and I'm not so excited about that. We usually do it a little bit earlier than the 21st. And I know it's going to be a little bit crazy, but Christy, please explain who you are and what your channel is about for those who may not know who you are.
All right. Well, my channel name is Sweet Pea Crafts, and I'm Christy. And I do mostly knitting and crochet on my channel. Occasionally, I have some sewing and cross stitch. And originally, my channel was just cross stitch.
Oh, okay. And how long have you been doing YouTube?
Oh my gosh. I think my first video I posted was in 2014, but there have been some big spaces in between.
I understand that. Sometimes life makes things slow down a little bit. So that's very understandable. But I know I enjoy watching your videos. You do a wide variety of things. And I really appreciate how you do both. You really do a good job of balancing things. I'm not so good. I'm kind of more on the knitting heavy side instead of the crochet, but you do a really good job. Every episode you have something for each craft to show. And I really love that.
I try to. I haven't here lately I've just been knitting, but I am missing crochet a lot. Mm-hmm. And in fact, before the end of Vlogmas, I'm gonna be trying to let my viewers pick my next crochet blanket. So
Oh, that sounds awesome. Yeah, you did a really nice crochet blanket earlier this year. It was, I can't remember the pattern, but it was the Shepya's yarn,
it
right?
was right. It was their 2020 mystery crochet along.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Oh,
Well,
it
I
was
guess it
so
wasn't a
beautiful.
mystery. It was just a crochet along.
Did you enjoy that?
I did. It was, there were some difficult parts in it, and I really enjoyed it.
Turned out beautiful. I just remember
Thank
the
you.
blues and some orange, and just
Yeah.
so pretty. Let's welcome some people in this morning. Let's say hello to some people and get see what's going on in the chat. Everybody's probably saying hello, but we have this morning we have Barb of the Naughty Yarnies joining us. Hello, Barb.
Hi,
Uh,
Barb.
she's saying it's almost winter, 10:58 Eastern time, and it's officially winter. 40 minutes from now.
That's right. It is. Today is the first
That's
day of winter.
winter solstice. That's
Yeah.
exactly right. Thanks for that reminder. I love that. We have Joyce Swenson joining us. And she's saying happy Tuesday before Christmas to everyone.
Happy Christmas, almost.
Exactly. We have Alyssa with Queen Bee Crochet and Knit saying Merry Christmas. We have Ingrid from Ingrid's Inspirations joining us all the way from South Africa, where now she could give us a tale. It's hardly really hot where she is because Christmas is hot there instead of cold like it is here with us. So, but welcome in. It's so nice to have you here. We have Maribel. Maribel is hooked saying good morning. Welcome, welcome. We're so glad that you're here with us today. And we have Zara joining us from India. Welcome in, Zara. Everybody's saying good morning. I love that. Everybody's saying hello, Christy. So I love that
Hi.
too.
Good
We
morning, everybody.
I have Lisa Yarn Lover joining us this morning. It's nice to have you here. Thank you for spending some time with us. Demetra joining us. Welcome in. We have my beautiful friend Carrie Alfieri joining
Hey,
us
Carrie.
yeah, she's joining us from Canada. We have Stacy B joining us, saying good morning. Hi, sweet Stacy. We have Allison saying morning, friends. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. We have Teresa Kloeppel joining us. It's nice to see you. She's in the Midwest. We have Yarn Moods joining us this morning, saying hello to all the yarn lovers. And that's definitely, you're saying that to the right crowd here.
That's right.
We have Marianne joining us. It's nice to have you here. Thank you for joining us. It's good to see you. We have Mary Marcelin joining us this morning, saying good morning and Merry Christmas. And I want to say a special thank you to Mary. Mary is my latest member to my members group, and Mary will be starting a channel. She's got her channel set up. If you check out the description box of my video, she is the last member, and her new channel. Forgive me, Mary, I can't remember. It's Life and something, but she's the very last listening. She's going to be doing a new channel next year. So you guys want to go check that out. And let's support her. Yeah. Let's see. We have everybody saying good morning. We have Regina. Hi, Regina. Nice to see you with Marsh Knitting 101. We have Camper 14. Hi, saying hi, Christy.
Hi. Good morning.
We have Linda, the beautiful Linda Simpson, joining us, saying hello and all in the chat. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let's see, we have Rosemary joining us also from South Africa, saying Rose is in the house from a hot, hot Cape Town. Phew, love that. We have the amazing Hannah joining us from Austria. It's nice to have you here. We have Roberta. Hi, Roberta. It's nice to have you here with us as well. I hope everybody's getting excited about Christmas this week. It is here. If you are making presents, it is time to let your needles and your hooks fly, because it is going to be here in a few days. We have Dorit joining us from Israel. Hi, Dorit. Welcome in. And we have my beautiful friend Verna from California. Let's see. I'm sorry. I need to give you more time to chat. I'm just trying to make sure we get everybody welcomed in. We have Paula, Knitting Purple, saying hello. Let's see. Donna G is here. It's nice to have you here, Donna. Welcome in. Good morning. And Cindy Lyman. Good morning from cold and cloudy North Carolina. Welcome in. And Delphine's handcraft. Sorry, I was having trouble saying that. Delphine's handcrafted. Hello, working and lurking. Well, welcome in. I love to sit and listen to chat as well and try to get a little of my work done. So we're happy that you're here joining us this morning. We have Jackie joining us, Jackie Yepes from California, saying new to my live. Well, welcome. We're so happy that you're joining us. I hope that you'll be able to participate in the chat. Let us get to know you a little bit better. That's it. Thank you, Mary. Lady Crafters Fiber Creations. That's her new channel. The link to her channel is in my description box below. So thank you, Mary. Sorry, my brain is not working very well. Saf Stitch saying good morning. Welcome in. It's nice to have you here.
Good morning.
Terry Mara's Crochet is saying good morning. So happy to meet you, Christy.
Nice to meet you, Terry.
Terry is doing an ornament exchange with Crochet Every Day with Judy. I've been watching those videos every day. They each one made 25 ornaments for each other. It's Crochet Every Day with Judy and Terry, and they opened up the. Oh, God bless you.
Sorry.
No problem. They open up the ornaments every day and have a video, and it's been so much fun seeing what the other person made for the other one, and so exciting.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really
really sweet.
It's so cute. The tree, they're both the tree that Terry has is filling out with ornaments. So cute. We have Patty joining us from foggy Central California. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. And another Californian here, Claudia, is joining us. Welcome in. It's nice to have you here with us today. Let's see. There's Mary dropping her link for her channel as well up here in the chat, if that's easier to grab. Let's see. Stacy is saying that she's going to check out Christy's channel after the live, and you really should. It's a really awesome channel.
Thank you so much. Sorry, had a dog issue.
Oh, no. You have two dogs. You have two dachshunds.
I do.
They make an appearance on your channel from time to time. So definitely love that. There's a lot of animal lovers here, so they'll want to go check out your beautiful. They are so cute. They are adorable.
Spoiled rotten.
all of them. They're all like babies, right?
They are.
We have Christina. I think I've said this. Christina from Portland, Oregon. Welcome in, Christina. She's finding serenity in stitches. It's so nice to have you here. Linda Simpson saying that she married through some yarn in Mary's window. That's awesome. Let's see. We have Mary Beth, Monty Boy, joining us, saying good morning. We have amazing Shatika joining us, saying hi, y'all. I love that. Welcome in. And Raquel is joining us. Good morning. Nice to see you. And we have my amazing friend David, Go Forth and Knit, saying good morning, Gina, and all. It's so nice to have you here. He's joining us from North Carolina. And let's see. We are caught up. I love that. Welcome in. Everybody say hello to everybody. One of the first things I like to do, and I don't think I mentioned this. Let me just mention this real quick. If you are one of my members, you should see a blue wrench after your name. If you guys need to drop links like Mary did above, if you need to drop any links to any of your channels, or if there's something going on in your channel that is too hard for all of us to keep up with everything, you're very welcome to put a link to something on your channel to kind of give us some tips about that, so that we can come and participate. You're helping us stay connected with each other, and that's what this is also about. So feel free to drop a link if you are a member with a blue wrench after your name. If you do not have that, feel free to put CC, try to tell us what you might need. If one of my members want to help me grab a link, that's great. If that doesn't happen, I will try to get to it throughout this broadcast. It might take me a few minutes, but I will do my best. The other thing is, I totally lost my brain thought. I'll have to come back to that. I had it in my head and it just went right away.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that does that.
I was like on a roll, and I knew exactly what I was going to say, and then it wasn't there. I don't know what happened. But this morning, I know what it was. Now I remember. This morning, I'm going to start talking with Christy and asking her a few things. If you guys, the people in the chat, feel free to share with us, answer these questions we're asking each other. If you guys have a question for Christy or for me or for both of us, ask please away. We'll get to that. And I'm also going to be asking a few other things as well as we go along. Please participate. This is an opportunity for us to get to know you a little bit better as well, and not just about us telling about ourselves. So,
Right.
exactly. So, Christy,
Yes, ma'am.
is there anything that you are currently working on or that you've been working on? Maybe it's a finished thing that you would like to share with us this morning so people can get a feel for some of the things that you like to make?
I will show you what I actually have in my hands at the moment.
Okay, I'm going to put you on a solo layout. And you guys as well, this is Christy's first ever live. And I'm
It
so proud of
is.
her for being here with me this morning.
So sorry that my camera is not the best,
Oh,
but I'm working on my cozy knitter socks for
yeah. Oh,
Christmas.
those are
So
so cute.
working on my day 21 stripe. And this is the first year I've done this yarn. So it's a new stripe every day and it repeats itself once. So I will have enough to do a whole nother pair of socks.
Wow. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And I did bring over the dreaded whip that I'm trying to get through. Y'all, this is killing me. This thing is a beast. My shawlography.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that.
It's killing me. Oh my goodness. I'm like, well, it's like the project that never ends.
Yeah.
But I am almost done. This is all of the border that I have left.
Oh, that's awesome.
I thought maybe I would get it done, to show it at least finished, if not blocked today, but no, it didn't happen. But
Oh my goodness, look at this
yeah,
shawl,
it's
you
huge.
guys. It is beautiful. You got a blue and a light blue and a gold. Is that gold and a black?
Yeah, there's a yellow. It's really dark, like hunter green.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Okay.
two of the colors are speckles. I'm sorry.
No,
I don't
I can
think,
see it. It's really it it's
is that
hard with the
better
colors.
or worse?
Actually, I think it's a little bit better because now it does look dark green to me.
Okay, I'll leave the light off then.
But everybody in the chat, if you guys think it's worse, you let us know.
I have a ring light, but I didn't bring it because everything reflects off my glasses. But if I take them off, then I can't see any of y'all.
Oh yeah, no, you want to see.
So
Oh,
anyway, I'm getting through this, and I'm determined not to start anything else till I finish.
oh, girl, I hear you. That Stephen West shawl, that I have it on. I have it, but mine behind me here today. That's my shawlography.
It's beautiful. I love those colors.
Oh, thank
Blue is my
you.
favorite color, and I don't know. I think the reason I'm not loving it so much is because I'm not loving. I love all the colors I picked, but I'm not loving how they're working up together.
Yeah, that I will say this, and I'm not going to be mean. I will, and I will also want to say one other thing is that this one, it was the only time my fingers actually hurt after making it. It was so much knitting.
It was.
It wasn't a lot of complicated stuff, but it was so much. My finger hurt. This finger was killing me after I finished, I think, Clue 2. And I was just like, oh my goodness, I need some cream to rub into my finger or
I mean,
something.
I know all his stuff is always kind of, out there. Sometimes can get busy, I guess is what I mean. But when I'm haven't been knitting that long, and last winter I knit Winter Lights, which you're wearing. Is that the one you're wearing?
That's the one I'm wearing, Winter Light.
Yeah, I knit that, but I already knew what it was going to look like, so it was easier to pick colors. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah. That's for Hybrid Knit Along. That was Hybrid Knit Along, and yeah, for Hybrid Knit Along, it is a lot better. If you guys aren't familiar with it, did one last year, and I actually just shared a yarn kit for this year.
Yeah.
But he shows you what the shawls look like, so you can kind of get a feel and see if you think the colors you're going to be using will work. I went to kind of jump to the chat for a second. Let's see, the chat did jump on me. Let me see if I can find back where I was real quick. I think the last person I said was David. And I got to find where David was so that I don't miss anybody. If I do miss somebody welcoming somebody in, I do apologize. I am not the best at this. I do try, but I am not the best. And sometimes the chat will jump, so I do lose my place a little bit. We have Kaylina joining us this good morning. Good morning, Kaylina. Welcome in. She has my own utopia. It's nice to see you. She can't stay long. She has to do a video. We're just happy that you're here to say hello and happy holidays. And everybody, this is what I was looking at. Linda Simpson saying that shawl and all your work is gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
Katia, that shawl is absolutely gorgeous.
Y'all are so sweet.
And Monty Boy, Mary Beth is saying beautiful colors. Verna, Sand is saying she made it to the live.
I know, right?
I'm so happy that you're here today. It's nice to have you, man. We have Wanda with Crooked A Knit and Crochet dropping in to say hello. Hi, Wanda. Nice to have you here today. And I'm so happy that you could stop in for a little bit and spend some time with us. Let's see. The Barb is saying it's beautiful. All your work is beautiful.
Thank you.
David is saying loves the colorway of your Stephen West shawl.
Oh, thank you.
Paula, beautiful. And it's just here. Rosemary saying that shawl is amazing.
Well, that's so sweet. Thank you, Rosemary.
And I knew everybody would like it once you started to show it, because it is a lot of knitting for sure. Oh my gosh.
I wanted to finish it like during the cow, but I just couldn't keep up.
Like I said, I pushed. I think I was staying up really late to try to stay up with it. And I was still struggling with it. I was like, I don't think I'm going to finish. And Brian's like, you just need to get some sleep. And we have Alyssa here saying that she loves us, but she's been awake since 5 a.m. and barely slept 3 hours. She just got back from a long road trip, so she has to sleep. That's okay. We understand.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Thanks for dropping in to say hi, and go get some rest. And we love you and hope you get good rest. And we will see you maybe next time. But have a good day and get some good rest. That's very important. Let's see. Stacy B saying she loves Dachshund dogs too.
Oh, they're a mess.
Yours are long hair Dachshunds.
They are.
They are so cute. Really, really cute. You have a boy and a girl. Maybe you could tell people about that while I'm scanning the chat here.
Gus and Gemma. And poor Gemma, she's 7. And we just found out a few months ago that she's been diagnosed with SARS and she's blind. So it's been an adjustment for all of us. I think more for my husband and I than her. It's hard.
Yeah, I had a dog, my dog that I just, my last dog, and he was my baby. I had him before I had my husband. But he loved my husband just as much as he loved me, but he went blind the last couple of years of his life. And the vet was like, you're overthinking it so much. Cause I'd be like, oh my God, but he was very brave and he would just plow through. I'd be like, slow down a little bit, and he just would kind of just go forward. And the vet was always like, it's affecting you a lot more than it's affecting him, I think.
Yeah.
Because you just, you don't want your baby to be hurt or scared.
I know. At first she was looking so depressed and just it was just pitiful. But she's doing a lot better now. I mean, she runs into stuff, but she just goes on like nothing happened.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that she's doing better. We have Christina saying, who's still working on gift knitting and crocheting? I am.
Yeah, always.
Exactly.
I am, but thank goodness it's not for Christmas. It'll be for a birthday, but the birthdays.
Do you make a lot of your gifts for Christmas?
Occasionally, it depends. Like for a while there, my whole family wanted a crochet blanket. And so like I was madly trying to make one, but they all have one now. So
that's a labor of love.
Yes.
I mean, it's such a big project to undertake. I know I've done a few and it's like, I'm never going to finish this. Let's see. Stacy is saying, does that shawl have brioche? And yes, I don't know if you can see this ridge right here. It's next to the bottom. This part right here has brioche. There's a small section of brioche. Now he gave us an option because there are some people that were knitting it that were like, they didn't like brioche, but I wasn't sure which one I was going to do. Did you do the brioche section?
I did, and despite the mistakes that I made, this was my first time doing brioche, and although it wasn't hard, it is something that I shouldn't do when I'm sleepy or preoccupied. But despite the mistakes that I made, it still looks fine.
Yeah, I have a couple of them over there as well, and can't see them that far back, but if I put it up close, you would see them. But yeah, that was my first time to do brioche as well. So yes, it has a small section. You could do the other if you wanted to, but I was like, I've never done it. He's got it. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
it. Yeah, and it turned out it was interesting. It felt weird to do it because you're doing stuff that you're not supposed to do, right?
Right. I kept trying to go back and do what I knew.
Exactly. I mean, because you're intentionally putting a extra yarn over in there, and it's just like it goes against everything you ever know about knitting. It's
Yeah.
like, so you have to get into a rhythm for sure. Let's see. We have Connie with Just Another Stitch joining us, saying hi, Gina and Christy. How are y'all doing today?
Hello. Good morning.
And Connie was my last person to come up on my live show, and she's also from Louisiana. Christy is from Louisiana.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. And we have Evelina joining us. Hi, she's joining us from Sweden, saying good afternoon. Welcome in. It's nice to have you here. Let's see. We have Crystal joining us. Hi, Crystal, the yarny chicken and crazy cat lady. Here we go.
Somebody saw it.
Remember the last show? One of my questions I asked was about the pink tree, and I was like, I'm going to go find one. Now, this isn't a very big pink tree. Granted, as you can see, it's not that big, but I did find one. Now, I have my eye on a darker pink tree for the house. And this was a test to see what my hubby would say, and he did not like this at all. But I am going to get a darker pink tree because I found so many beautiful pink trees, actually. That I wanted more than just this, but I just got this one for now. And maybe when they go on sale after Christmas, I'll get a few dark pink trees. They're so pretty. But thank you for noticing that. I told Christy, I said, I'm not going to say anything. We'll just see who notices. And Crystal, thank you. That was really great. Debbie is saying, good morning, Debbie. Welcome in. And she's saying, just one more row. It's like saying, I think I can. I think I can.
Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
Exactly.
Oh, I know it.
Oh, Carrie is saying her Jack is blind now. He just uses his
Oh.
listening more now. She has 3
Mhm.
rabbits. I didn't know he had gone totally blind. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. But he can't have a better mom than you, Carrie.
Right.
You're such a good bunny mom. She takes really good care of him. Let's see. Delphine is saying she's still working on Christmas gifts. And Teresa is saying that her youngest daughter has a long-haired dachshund named Morty.
Oh,
Aw,
they're so funny.
they're cute. I love them. I just love dogs. Any kind of dog, though.
Yeah.
But I love cats too. I'm just more of a dog person. I grew up with that. So Mary is saying she has more Christmas stuff to do. She has one left that's taken her forever to complete. Got to get busy. It's coming. Let's see. We have Melissa joining us. Melissa Crochets with Love saying hello, beautiful friend Gina and chat. Good morning. How are you? Stacy is saying she is going to be knitting until next Christmas, and she's not even close.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Me too. I've done that before where it's like I don't finish it. I'm like, well, it'll just be a birthday gift.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to finish. My mom's birthday is in August, so that always gives me a little bit more time to finish something up if I don't get it finished for her. Let's see. Barb is saying she stayed up all night last night to get a bit more done. She's been up since 9 a.m. Monday morning, and she'd be nodding off if her hands weren't busy, going crazy. LOL. Oh my goodness.
Oh, bless your heart. I couldn't do it.
Me either. Me either. Bless your heart. Barb, we need to get some sleep. We have Pam F joining us. She's lurking while working. It's nice to have you here. And we appreciate you spending time with us. Stacy is saying she wants to try brioche shawl, and it's intimidating. Um, do you know of any that might be good? Just a good starter one, or I'm not really sure. I'd have to go dig a little bit.
I would use one of Steven's patterns. He explains so well.
Hmm. I agree. He is a
He
very
really
good teacher.
does. Yeah. I thought it was going to be a lot harder than it was. You just have to not be sleepy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Evelina saying she's totally trying to finish poncho for the kids and a shawl for grandma. Aw,
Oh.
that's nice. Zara is saying she made a pine cone from amigurumi advent pattern, which I'm going to be sharing some of that here in a bit. I would love to see that. It's very cute. Thank you for the patterns. For anyone who wants easy to follow instructions for amigurumi, check the description box. Well, thank you. That's a nice little
Oh.
segue.
Yeah.
I guess if you want, why don't we just share the free pattern since that seems like a nice little segue? I've been following two Advent patterns. One of them I am knitting, the other one's a crochet one that I want to make. I just don't have the time right now, but it's the cutest little Advent set. It's 24 amigurumi patterns. You get a new one every day. And let me just show the video. And you guys, I've been giving you guys the updates every day so you can see what these look like, and also maybe to see if you might want to actually buy this pattern. It is a $25 pattern, but you get 25 patterns in this set. So I think it's a pretty good deal. Let me hold on one second. Okay, this is the start of it. This is Amigurumi Advent 2021 by Alara Kaleri and Irene Strange. That you got a pre-clue, which was a Yule log. All of these are based on nature. This year, this is a day one, which was the chirpy robin. Day two is a little acorn. Day three is the cheeky squirrel. All of
It's
these are
so
just
cute.
so cute to me. I just can't wait to make them. Day four is the crisp oak leaf. Day five is the playful hare. We'll be getting to the one that Zara made here in a second. Day six is the juicy red berries. And I think you could just take any one of these and take them to something else as well. Day seven's the cardinal, the bright cardinal. Day eight is the frilly toadstool. Day nine is the curious snail. These are all done so well as well. Day 10 is the chestnut, the scorching chestnut, roasting on an open fire. Day 11 is the shy little deer. Can make that like a Rudolph with a red nose. Day 12 is a spruce tree. And with this one, you got a bonus pattern, which was a string of lights. So cute. And then these are days 1 through 12, just photographed together. That's what you got for the first half of the pattern, the whole group. And this is day 13 was the fox. Day 14 is the pine cone. That's the one Zara made. So cute. Day 15 is the hungry bear. Day 16 is the pine leaves. Prickly pine leaves. And day 17 is the startled pheasant. Day 18, I love this one, the glittering poinsettia. So beautiful. And day 19 is the grumpy badger. Day 20 is the twirling maple leaf. All of these are just done so well. And day 21 is today, the hedgehog, the busy hedgehog. So now we're going to look at the knitting patterns. This is the knitting Advent. This is the Advent Calendar Stole by 2020, Advent Calendar Stole 2021 by Bridget Koch. Two people in this group are actually knitting this with me. Teresa Kloeppel, who is here today. This is her clue one, and she's using a beautiful gingerbread yarn. You can see that beautiful picot edging she started with. Her yarn has great stitch definition. This is her clue two. Her stitch definition of her yarn is so much better than mine. It's just popping. This is her clues 1, 2, and 3. It's beautiful. I can see actually a nice sheen on the yarn as well. This is her clue 4 and the start of her clue 5. And then this is the finish of her clue 5 and the start of her clue 6. This is her clue 6, which I believe is called fishnet. And then this is clue 7, which was called lanterns. And look at those cables. Gorgeous. Now, Patty Golden, she's also here. She's knitting this as well. She's using a beautiful Christmas speckled yarn. That was her clue 1. This is her clues 2 and 3. And her stitch definition is really good on her yarn as well. It looks really great. This is her clue 4. That's the diamond, cable diamond clue. Beautiful. This is clue 5, which I believe is called drops. And there's her clue 6 with her supervisor, checking everything out, making sure she's doing a good job. Is clue 7. And love that. And there's clue 8. She's got good stitch definition on that. It looks really pretty. This is her clue 9. And I believe I did grab your clue 10. Yes, this is clue 10. See if you can see what this might be. I'm doing it a little bit fast, but see if you can see what that might be. I'm going to tell you what it is with mine here in a second. That's my clue 1. This is my clue 2. I'm using a Diana dye yarn, which is a 100% bamboo and a heavy lace. So it's in between lace and fingering. That's my clue 4. That's my clue 5. And you can see my stitch definition I don't think is as crisp as Teresa and Patty's. That's my fishnet. That's my lantern clue. But I still love the yarn. Don't misunderstand me. It's an amazing yarn. Clue 8 is candles. This is clue 9, cabled framework. Clue 10 is angels. Can you see the angels in there?
I see it.
And that was the last clue. We just got clue 11 today, and or late last night. And she actually gave us a surprise and gave us clue 12, so you can finish it up before Christmas Day. So I'm excited about that. We'll see how far I can get before the next show. I don't know. We'll just have to see.
Everybody's is beautiful.
Aw, thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. And I agree. Everybody's is beautiful. I just love seeing. That's one of the things I love about a knit along is you get to see the same thing in the different yarns. I love. Do you like to do a lot of knit alongs?
I have not done a whole lot of them, but I do enjoy it. And that's one of the things I want to get to for this year is like doing more lace knitting.
Mm-hmm. Here's a question for you, Connie, who's also in Louisiana, asking what part of Louisiana, Christy. She's originally from Houma.
I'm from Denham Springs. So just outside of Baton Rouge.
Ah.
And I know where Eunice is and Houma. Not too far.
I went to college in Ruston too, so I know Louisiana. I did. I went to
my
Louisiana.
stepson and my daughter-in-law both went to Ruston.
It's a great college.
It's a pretty little town.
Exactly. It's just really nice. I enjoyed my time there. Spring, the fiber enthusiast, welcome in. Nice to have you here today. It's good to see you. Wanda's saying that she can't stay. We hope you have a good day. Thank you for stopping in and saying hello. Zara saying she's going to be working on the rest of those amigurumi patterns soon. I hope to be working on those.
They're also cute.
They really are. They're just little, enough to do one each day. I just can't fit it in right now, but I do want to fit them in and make those. I just think they're really, really nice. Let's see. Teresa is saying, hold on, that she never knit when she sleeps, when she's sleepy. She started knitting clue 7, the one we just saw, again on her advent before she realized she needed to be knitting clue 8. I've done that before.
Yes, I have too.
Oh, it's a bad feeling. Well, I'm glad you realized it. I've done the whole thing before and realized I knitted the whole, yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm like, this looks really familiar. I guess we're just redoing the same kind of thing and keep on going. Let's see. Christina's saying she's finishing up 2 blankets and a Christmas stocking. We wish you the best of luck with that. Jackie is saying she is a crocheter, but she would like to challenge knitting. She knows the basic stitches. Well, I think you could find something off Chrissy's channel, off my channel. I think there are some things we share that might be interesting to you to do. I'm kind of like that too. I kind of jump in with both feet. And how about you, Christy? Do you just kind of just jump in, or do you practice before you get going?
I started out crocheting and I was always, I want to knit. And it just seems so intimidating. And once I got used to holding the yarn, now it doesn't matter to me if I don't know how to do it. I'll figure it out. And you know what? There are no knitting police. Nobody is going to come up to you and say, oh, look at that mistake. You did that wrong. It's just not going to happen. So
And in my experience, I think we're so also critical on ourselves. It's like,
Mm,
if we make that mistake, we're like, "Oh my gosh, I made that mistake." And
yeah.
your eye is actually drawn to it because you know where it is. I've got like 2 mistakes over there, and I asked my husband, I'm like, "Can you see these?" He couldn't find them. So
No.
I think unless somebody has knitted it and is actually just really staring at it,
Right.
then they might. But I think, we're our own worst critics, and I think, just
Mhm.
embrace it, and, if it's try to embrace some of this stuff, and I love that because that Stephen West says that a lot too. It's just like, don't sweat it. Let's just keep on going. If you're
Right.
a couple of stitches short, just add them in right here. And I
Yeah.
love that. It's just so nice. Oh, everybody's saying they like my pink. Well, not everybody. A few people saying they like my pink tree.
I
Thank
love
you.
it.
And Stacy's saying just put some ornaments on the tree and he'll like the other pink tree. I don't think he will, but because when I pulled this out, he was like, pink. Okay. He's very traditional. He likes the red and the green, and he doesn't care for all the other colors. He's got a certain color for Christmas that has to be. So this was definitely not in his favorite things. It's really funny. I was having a fun with it, watching his face. Melanie, hi, good morning. Melanie's joining us. It's welcome to have you. Like, good to have you here, my sweet friend. If my tongue would work, that'd be great. Let's see. Debbie is here. She's saying, I have to look at my knitting while working on it. She admires someone who is knitting and can do it by feeling the flow.
Yeah, I have to look at mine too.
Me too. I do
I
too.
might could catch a few stitches looking off, but not many.
Have you seen any of those things going around on the internet where it's like people do blind knitting and they're the
No.
blindfolded? Yeah,
Ugh,
it's a challenge, and a lot of these channels will challenge people to do. And I was challenged. I just haven't had it time to do it, but I was challenged to do blind knitting, like the purl stitch. So I was supposed to have to put a mask on and try to do the purl stitch. I want to try it. I'm sure it's going to be really bad
I
though.
would have drop stitches all over the place.
I'll split the yarn, all
Yeah.
that. For sure. And whoever can do that, yes, Debbie, you're absolutely right. That is amazing.
Mhm.
Christy, another Christy's joining us. Christy Turley. Good morning, Christy. Welcome it's good to have you here. Thank you for saying the thumbs up. Oh, Passamaquoddy's joining us, saying she caught the live. It's nice to have you here this morning. Welcome in. And we have Reggie, J Hook Crochet. Hello, good morning. How are you today?
Hello.
Let's see. Oh, Stacy, I'm with you. I have fallen asleep knitting. I get bored on long, easy rows. Have you?
I have.
I love that. I keep
Like,
saying that.
it's like when you're reading a book and you want to keep reading, but you're getting so tired and your head's just doing this.
Exactly. And you wake up and you're like, oh, did I drop a stitch? And it's like, oh, I didn't. Thank you. Oh, I thought I've been saying that in some of these lives, and I'm like, thank you for saying it, Stacey. And I'm so glad you are, because I'm like, I felt like I was the only one who might be falling asleep while I'm doing some of this stuff. Barb is saying she hasn't done brioche yet, but she hears 2-color brioche is the best to start with, but she has no idea if that's true. Probably, I would say.
Yeah, I would think so. That's all I've ever done. So,
Carrie is saying she actually made the hair. She's at the amigurumi advent pattern. She
oh, I
made the
bet it's
hair.
adorable.
Carrie, you need to send me a picture. So, and if I can share it, I'll share it in the next show. I would love to see that. I'm sure everybody here would love to see that. And I bet it's really cute. Carrie's really, really good at amigurumi. As you can see, she's got a little amigurumi picture there for her avatar. Let's see. Let's see. Have I missed anybody this morning? Let's see. Teresa is saying she got Morty for her family a few years ago. He weighed 2 pounds, 4 ounces. She picked him because he weighed the same as she did when she was born, because she was a preemie at 28 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Aw, that's so sweet.
It is.
That's like meant to be. I mean,
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you for sharing that with us. Let's see. Debbie is saying here that knitting brioche back and forth is easier than doing it in the round. And Reggie is saying that she loves the snail. Me too. I love the little edging on it. It's got like a little curly edge at the
Yeah.
bottom. It's just very, very good attention to detail. Barb is saying she's way past sleepy, but she's still good. She's pushing through. She's got 25 rounds on her last sleeve, plus ribbing on that sleeve. Then she's done with her project for her mom for Christmas. So she's in the Christmas crunch.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Regina saying she might try making a let's see, they're adorable. She might try making a mix week or something on her vacation. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to butcher that up. Forgive me. I get what you're trying to say. She's going to make some more stuff on her vacation. The amigurumis. That's great. Let's see. Everybody else is saying the same thing. Let's see. Teresa saying she's she's doing the knitting version. She's almost done with her Clue 8. That's awesome. And Reggie, it is a stole. That's what I'm showing. Here I can show you kind of maybe more, but it looks like a scarf, but when you block it, it'll be a little bit wider. This is the length of it right now. I'm in Clue 11. You can see it's kind of long actually. So you can wrap it around several times. It looks like a scarf. It might be could be considered a sampler scarf, but it is a stole, called a stole. And I will be blocking this, so it will be here. You can kind of see how it will grow out a little bit as you block it and be a little bit wider. But it is rectangular as well. And she does these. This is the 6th year she's done them, so they're all kind of that similar shape, like the one from last year. I put it away. It's the same shape and everything. Thank you, Laura Lee. Laura Lee's here. Hi, Laura Lee. It's nice to see you. It's been a while, and thank you. It's nice to have you here. I hope you've been doing well. Let us know how you've been doing. Let's see. Everybody's being so polite and kind. Thank you for all the wonderful comments. Let's see. Mary Beth is saying clues 1, 5, 8, and 10 are her favorite. Love that. Yeah, I think my favorite's the angels, the one I just did. So I just thought that was really clever how she did that. And it's also lacy, of course. I always like the ones that are lace. This one I'm doing, Clue 11, is actually a little bit kind of like a Gansey scarf where it's just knit and purl. So there's going to be some kind of design. That one's not going to be my favorite, but the ones with the lace are my favorite. Just being honest. Let's see. And Crystal saying everyone's work is wonderfully done. For those ladies who are here, thank you, Crystal, for saying that. Teresa and Patty are both here, and their work is amazing. We have Granny D joining us saying, oh, mercy, late again, saying hello. Welcome in, Granny D. It is always a joy to see you and have you here. And she's saying, hey to Christy. How are you doing? And everybody's saying hello to Granny D. Crystal likes the snail as well. She might have to do that one for sure. And let's see. Let's do a quick little. Let's ask a trivia question. And I have some of these. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to ask. There's all of these, or I didn't know any of these. So I was like trying to figure out which one might be the best one to ask. We'll try to see if you guys know this as well. These are just for fun, and then we'll try to do a little bit more of the other stuff that I usually do here. Let's see. Yeah, some of these I don't even know. Here's a good one. What country, I think it's a good one. What country has the tradition of filling children's clogs with candy and treats on December the 5th? Do you have a clue, Christy?
Well, I would guess maybe the Netherlands or
the clogs is definitely a good clue there. We're gonna see. That's your answer. Okay, we'll see how everybody does here in a few minutes. I love that. So if you guys want to participate in that, again, this is just for fun because it is the week of Christmas. So I'm going to put a little bit of Christmas trivia in there. If you guys want to answer that, that would be great. Let's see. Let me just make sure I don't miss anybody. Stacy is saying mistakes in knitting or artistic interpretation.
Thank you, Stacy. And I have a lot of that.
Persian rugs all have intentional mistakes, so they are one of a kind. I didn't know that.
I did not know that.
Me either. I love that. Thank you for sharing that with us today. Oh, Carrie, thank you so much. Carrie's given me a super chat here this morning. Thank you. Let me just say a quick thank you. I appreciate those. Those help me continue with my giveaways and shipping internationally. So thank you so much, Carrie. I appreciate that. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Let's see. Angela is joining us this morning. Hi, Angela. She's saying hello, Gina, and the lady next to you. This is Christy. Christy of Sweet Pea Crafts. Everyone in the chat, she's doing well today, drinking water and working on her socks that she's been knitting on.
Well, hello, Angela.
Let's see. You know what? I want to maybe talk a little bit about on Christy's channel again, when she shares knitting and crochet. And this year, you've been doing a lot of Advent stuff.
I have. This is my first year to have Advents.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 3 Advents. One of them is hypnotic yarn, and I picked that one because instead of 10 or 20 gram minis, you get to open once a week,
Mm-hmm.
and you get 2 50-gram 50 grams. So 100 grams total each week. It's more yarn. You can make a bigger project with it.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I've had her yarn before, and I know that she's an excellent dyer. And then I have Ruby and Roses.
Mm-hmm.
I have also used her yarn before, and I love it. And I've seen on Instagram and stuff, so many people love her Advents. And I was lucky enough to be able to do it this year. And then the third one that I'm opening is Clark and L. And I just found her on Etsy. I have never bought any of her yarn. I've never used any of her yarn, but I took a look at like her inspiration photo, and I knew ahead of time that she was having an Advent devotional with her Advent, and that really intrigued me. So I've been super happy with all of them. They're beautiful.
Yeah, they really are. I've been watching your videos, and please go watch her open these. These videos she's done are gorgeous. She's got, they're vlogmas. They're not what I'm doing where I'm opening on a live. They're well planned Christmas videos with yarn.
I don't know that I would say well planned, but
no, they are. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. I'm enjoying them very much. So
Thank
if you want to
you.
go look at the yarns that she's been opening, they're all gorgeous. And that's why I wanted to know how you picked the yarns you picked, because there's a lot of Advent stuff that Advent patterns, Advent kits.
So much. Well, I've always wanted to have one, and I don't know what I'm going to do with all of it, but I do know I want to start a knitted blanket. And I talked a little bit the other day on one of my vlogmases about which 2 blankets I might start.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the Hexapuff blanket, which I think has been around. I don't have the information in front of me, but I think that's been around a long time. But I think if I do that one, I won't fill it with fiber fill. I'll just make it flat.
Right. That's a good idea. I want to make that blanket as well. I have like scraps, that I've been wanting to use for that. And so I think that's a great pick for mini Advents as well.
I love it. It reminds me of kind of like a yo-yo quilt.
Yeah.
If anybody knows what those are. Yeah.
Those little, those little,
The little round, yeah.
I think I have one back there in my room. I think I still have one of those. Yeah, I should pull that out and show it sometime. I have so much back there. It's a.
You need to take us on a tour.
Oh no, I showed it.
Well, I've seen
that was a bad. But
Yeah.
I've already gotten rid of a lot of things, but I'm getting rid of a lot more. Like I've got 5 boxes of stuff that I've pulled out that is going to be gone. I mean, it's for a sale or to be donated or something.
Yeah.
Looms, all kinds of
I wish you lived closer. I'd be making a trip.
Oh, hey, maybe we can meet. I know you got family over this way.
I do. I have family in Fort Worth and Arlington.
If you're coming this way, I'll save it for you. That's for sure. Let's see. Patty's saying she's got about 1/3. I guess with the next clue, which is really great. That's good. She's knitting that Advent knit along as well. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Clue 11. She just hit the enter key a little bit early. There we go. I started Clue 11, just got a couple of rows in. I didn't get very much. Taylor's joining us. Hi, sweet Taylor. She's joining us from Nevada. It's nice to have you here. She just got home from the doctor. Thank you for spending time with us. We appreciate you joining us as well. Stacy is working on the last iteration of her fall gloaming shawl. I'm not familiar with that one, but gloaming shawl sounds awesome.
It sounds beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. In the fall. Sounds awesome.
Oh, my favorite time of the year when it feels like fall.
Me too. I'm a cold weather girl. We have a lot in common.
Yes.
All right. Here we are. We're to the point where everybody's going to start guessing the answer to the Christmas question I just asked. And then I will share some Advent stuff. Let's see. Granny D is saying Holland. Barb is saying Germany. And your guess was the Netherlands. And Pam is saying Holland. Jackie's saying Holland. I think the clogs was a little bit.
Yeah, I almost said Holland. After I thought of the Netherlands, I was like, oh, I should have said Holland.
Then we have Melanie saying Denmark. Laura Lee saying Holland. Debbie is having trouble typing this morning. Fat finger, small key. I'm having trouble talking this morning. So we're in the same boat. And Barb is saying she lived in Germany growing up. Her dad, she's an army brat.
Wow.
So she said they did that in Germany when she was growing up. I love that. She's not a brat. She's just, in the army. That's what the term. I hope that you know that. Katia is saying Holland. Regina saying Holland because they have wooden shoes. Let's see. I want to make sure I get everybody's guess. Crystal saying Sweden. Kayleen is saying Germany. Stacy's saying Switzerland. Teresa saying Germany. San's saying the Netherlands, like you. Evelina's saying Austria. Let's see if I miss anybody. Mary Beth is saying Sweden. Thank you guys. I'm seeing some really nice comments here. I think that's about it. I don't think I missed any. Okay, all the guesses. So answer is, drum roll, please. I have to look because I can't remember. The Netherlands. You were right.
Stop. My family hates to play trivia with me because they call me with Christypedia. I'm not even kidding. They hate playing with me, but I really did not know that one.
I love that. You were right. When you said that, I was like, she's right. I'm trying not to give it away on my face, but she's right. That was really funny.
Oh, I can't believe it.
It was really, really funny. And thank you guys so much for the sweet comments about my stole. I really appreciate that. Taylor is still working on Lisa's cowl. She's doing a crochet along. I am too. It's one of my whips I shared. I'm still working on that as well. And I'm probably going to be working on that some of next year. For sure. Let's see. Patty is saying she got the Mace of Skeins, a 12 Advent, and it's based on cookies. I love that. Since we're talking a little bit about Advent, I'm going to open up my Advent. I've shared these, and I haven't been as great about keeping them separated. I wanted to see all the colors together. This is what I've opened so far. This is the Advent kit from Swoon Fibers. She's out of Rochester, New York. She's an Etsy store. They're all speckled, and the color theme was a rosy, cozy Christmas. So that's kind of why I was like, ooh, pinks and kind of neutrals. So I have 2 to open today. We just have the 21st and the 22nd. Let's see what we're going to add to this. And she told me, because I've been saying, what am I going to make out of this? And she told me in the bag on the 25th, there is a project bag or a list of projects that are recommended. So I'll probably come back and share that after Christmas, maybe, if I do that. We'll see. Ooh, love this. Okay, let me show you. I'll show you the yarn last. Oh, there's a little button here with a little rabbit button.
Cute.
Hold them this way. Very cute. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, they're both rabbits. Oh,
those are so cute.
They are cute. Look at them. Oh, Carrie's going to need to have these, I think. These are so cute. And then this. Woo, look at this yarn. Pinks and a little purples and speckles. A little rust. Oh, that's so pretty. Ooh.
That's beautiful.
Right up my alley. This is on a sock base as well. These are 10-gram minis, so they're about like 46 yards each. but you get 24 of them, and then you get a full skein on the 25th. So here's day 22. We're getting close to the end here. Getting kind of sad. It's been fun opening presents every day, right?
It has. I love it.
Let's see. This is another button in this yarn. I can't wait to show you guys this yarn. This is look at this. Oh, it's actually a pin. Here we go. Maybe I can hold it a little bit better than I hold the button. It's a little sheep pin.
Cute.
It's so cute. Little pin. And there we go. And then this yarn. Oh, look at this color.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, more pinks and some speckles in there, and
Is that
love
a tweed?
It's got speckles.
Yeah.
It does look like a tweed.
Yeah,
a little
it
bit.
does.
Just love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I can't wait to see what she's recommending for to make. I know there's some patterns I've been eyeballing, but I want to see what she thinks might be good to make with these. And there was one blanket pattern I was looking at, like the habitation throw.
I've looked at that too.
By Helen Stewart, but I'm not sure that it's just kind of too small. You know, it ends up being a little small. I mean, it uses up your yarn, and that's what she's going for. But I'm going to put a link to that in the box below. Since I mentioned it, but I think I'm not sure that's the one I'm going to make. I like the idea that you're going to make something a little bit bigger with yours.
Well, it's going to take forever, but I also like is it northeasterly? Is that it? Northeasterly?
Yes.
That one's pretty too.
I'll put the link to that as well. I love that one too. It's a really nice, both of these are really nice blankets to use like for scraps, like if you have leftover sock yarns or, you know, any kind of yarns that you might have left over. Everybody, you know, from a project, you can just put them together, piece them together in the order you want, and it looks great. It's just really nice patterns. I think that one's more like an arrow shape, if I remember right.
Yeah. There are so many beautiful patterns. It's going to be hard to just pick one, you know.
Let's see. Here we go. I might be having some trouble here. I'll have to double check this. Let's see. She tried to reload the video 3 times. The description box doesn't show. Okay. I'll make sure I double check that. Thank you for letting me know. This is Christy Hall of Sweet Pea Crafts. And I apologize. I will try to get the links fixed right after this show. But this is Reggie, J Hook Crochet. Thank you for asking that, Reggie.
Nice to meet you, Reggie.
She has a beautiful channel. She does Yarniversary on Sundays. She did an Advent kit this year. Linda Simpson purchased it, and Linda's opening it on her channel, and it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Some of y'all I've never heard of. I'm going to have to go check your channels out.
Absolutely. That's part of what this is about. You learn new people, meet new people. We have Nana Michelle joining us today. And Debbie is saying she loves you guys from the South and your Southern accent. Aw.
That's sweet.
That is very sweet. I hope everyone from the South is polite and hospitable. I hope so, but
yeah.
Let's see. If not, we'll make them behave.
That's right.
Let's see. Kaylina is saying she's almost at 500 subscribers, and when she reaches that, she'll do a wonderful giveaway. There's her link to her channel. Please go check out Kaylina. Kaylina is a knitter, crocheter as well, and has some beautiful makes and does some lives as well. So go check out her channel. Melanie is saying, can someone please tell me what throwing some yarn in the window means? LOL. Yes, what that means, when you say that, like if I were just going to say, YouTube really frowns on saying, I subscribe to your channel. They really frown on it. So that's kind of a nice, polite way to say, I subscribe to your channel without, YouTube really, it's like you threw some, it's because it is a little bit confusing, but that just means you subscribe to that person's channel.
I did not know that either. I'm going to be throwing a lot of yarn later.
Exactly. Somebody already answered. Ingrid answered that. Thank you, Ingrid. I appreciate that. And for all of those who answered Holland, it is the Netherlands.
I thought about that when I said it. I was like, my geography ignorance is showing.
Oh, mine too. And Reggie's from Germany, so she can keep us straight. So that's good. Yep. And so is Evelina saying the same thing, and she's from Sweden. So yes. So all those that said the Holland, you guys are right as well. Aisha's saying Holland down here. Aisha, you might want to refresh your screen before we start doing the giveaways. Just hit the highlight the URL, hit enter again, and come back in. I think you might be just a little bit behind. I don't want you to be behind when we start to do the giveaways. Let's see. Let me double check here. I tell you what, let's do a giveaway. I've got 3 to do today, and I'm not going to spin the wheel. I just picked these because I'm getting down in my box. I've kind of gotten to where I only have 6 items left because there's only 2 more shows here. There's this one and the one on Thursday. And so I just grabbed 3 items out of the box. And let's just go ahead and do this. The first item I'm going to give away today. And if you guys don't like this, just hang on. There might be something else you might like later on. But if you don't like it, you know, you don't have to participate, but if you do, what we're going to do, we kind of play the same game, but this is what I'm going to be giving away today. This is a necklace from Birdie Parker. It is in the shape of knit, but you know, we all love fiber. It's not just about knit and crochet. It's both. And I think it's really cute because it shows the stitches of the, like a stockinette stitch kind of. So it's really cute little necklace. And I don't know much more. I don't know how long it is. Like, I don't know how the length of it, but I think it's maybe 18 inches or something like that. So if you'd like to win this, we're going to be giving this away today, right now. And what we're going to do is, in a minute, I'm going to put a mark in the chat and I will ask for a word. I maybe even ask Chrissy for a word. We'll put that word in, and I have 4 numbers here that I wrote down before the show started. We'll pick a number, and that person who is the person, that number, the person who puts that entry in, they will win that prize. So give me 1 second here, and let me get to, and let me also kind of make a mental note where I am on the comments. Okay, I just finished Aisha Holland. And okay, I might have to come back up to this in a minute. So I just mentally need to make a note. When I make the mark, do you have a word that you would like to maybe do you have a word in mind? Don't say it just yet because people start putting in. Do you have a word maybe you want to use?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. I'm going to put my mark in. Wait for the mark. And then Chrissy will tell us the word and you guys can put it in. Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Shawl.
Shawl. Okay. SHAWL. Y'all, you guys enter that in. We'll let all the comments go for a little bit here. And these are the numbers. I'm sending them to you telepathically. So wait, and put your shawl in when you think one of these numbers might be. And I'm going to pick 2 of these. And what Chrissy's going to do is she'll pick a hand. I'll have 1 in each hand, and I'll shuffle them up even here. I don't even remember what I wrote down. I wrote it down earlier this morning, and I don't think I was awake. So while everybody's doing that, let me see. I do need to share the free patterns here in a little bit. I'm trying to get my brain about me. Maybe we'll do another Christmas trivia, and I still want to talk a little bit more about some things with Christy and you guys. And just, I'm excited. I can't believe, again, Christmas is just around the corner. I can't believe it. This year has just gone by so fast. Okay, let's see. Is it kind of ending over here? I tell you what, it looks like it might be slowing down. I'll give you guys 10 seconds. If you don't have yours in yet, you might want to put it in. So the word shawl, I'll do 10, 5. Okay, there we go. I put it in. Let me put my mark in. So we'll go from mark to mark, and we'll just see who wins. So give me 1 second. Chrissy's going to pick a number. Let me shuffle them up again. Pick a hand. You pick a hand, and that'll be the number.
Okay, your left hand.
Okay, my left hand. All right. This is this one, even though it looks like it might be my... It's a little bit backwards, but here we go. That is my left hand, I promise. Ooh, the number 30. That's going to be the person who wins that necklace. So let's go down to the chat, and I got to find my mark. There it is. Okay. And give me 1 second. We'll get to counting here. So 1, 2, 6. This is 7. Mary is 7. That's 15. That's 23. Melanie's 23. Okay, that's 28. We didn't get to 30. So, Granny D, you win the necklace.
Yay!
Yay! We didn't have 30 people, so we'll just stop. That was number 28. So, that's the closest to 30. We'll just do that instead of having to do it again. Yep, Barbara's saying there was only 28. Yep, that's what we'll do. So, I overestimated my numbers this morning. Let's see. We have a question here. This is a good question for you. What kind of knitting needles do you like to use? Wood, plastic, or aluminum?
I like metal. Chalkies are my favorite.
Do you have an interchangeable kit of them, or do you do more fixed needles?
I only have fixed needles right now, but I would love to get an interchangeable set.
Me too. I don't have them either in an interchangeable set, but well, I do have a small set that I just received as a special gift from my friend Carrie for Christmas. But I would love to get like the big 2 to 15. You know,
Yes.
so nice, and they have such really wonderful needles. I love the points on them. The joins are smooth. I know I've been working with gosh, I don't want to badmouth anybody. I've been working with this other needle, and it's a pretty high end needle, and the join is a little bit off. I've been using it on my stole, and I just I like the Chigu a lot better too.
I've used high flyers, but I mean not flyers, but just the highs, and they poke me so bad. They're so sharp.
I have I
Like I
have
feel like you can seriously hurt somebody with those.
Yeah, I've actually poked holes in my fingers before,
Ouch.
for sure. And yeah, yep. Some of these are very, very sharp. Um, let's see. I'm going to make sure I don't miss anybody. If I do overlook somebody, I do apologize. I am so very happy everybody's here. It looks like we have, oh, here we go. I didn't say hello to Elise. Elise has a channel. Welcome in, Elise. Elise Deshane Armstrong. It's nice to have you here. And just welcome in. And oh, I saw another person. Hold on. Uh, oh, and I lost it. 1 second. I just hate to miss anybody because it just means the world to me that you guys would spend some time with us, especially this week before Christmas, because I know it is so busy. But it is fun to chat with you guys and to take a little bit of a break. Here we go. Dollface DIY Diva. Thank you for spending some time with us. Hello and welcome in. Um, all right. I think we might be getting close to. Oh, here we go. There's some other people answering. Stacy loves sharp points. She knits tight. Are you a tight knitter or a loose knitter?
I think I'm just in between, really. When I first started out, I was super tight.
Mm-hmm. I was kind of like that too. I would check my gauge on stuff and I would be super tight, but now I think I've relaxed a little bit. And how about you? Or crochet? Are you a tight crocheter or kind of maybe a looser
No, I'm
crochet?
looser on my crochet for sure.
Now I think I'm still tight on my crochet because I was trying to do the waistcoat stitch and it was a booger bear to get into in
Oh,
between my
yeah.
stitches. So let's see. Okay. So Granny D did already get a necklace. And so she's saying, send that to Nana Michelle. I can do that. That's very, very sweet of you. I love that. Nana Michelle, email me after the show. If you win any of these prizes, email me. My email's in the description box below. I'll just need to get your shipping information. If you are outside of the US, I will need a phone number for the customs form, but I will get this in the mail as soon as I possibly can. Like I'll try to get it in the mail, like probably tomorrow if I can. That's what I usually shoot for. Ellie's joining us. Hi, Ellie. She's saying stick to metal needles. Um, I think when you're starting out, if you are a newer knitter, I started with bamboo. I like the metal needles now, but the bamboo really did help me not have my yarn sliding all over the place. I kind of needed that extra little bit of grab. So, because I have had some projects where if I'm not careful, my stitches will just go flying right off the needles on those
Mhm.
metal needles. So you have to be careful with that. Do you have any maybe preferred like crochet hooks? Are there any type of crochet hooks that you like?
I like the clover hooks.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's more for, you know what, I splurged one time and I bought a furls hook, and they're too fat in the middle and they just make
Mm-hmm.
my hands cramp. So I really like something that's kind of in between, not just the bare metal,
Mm-hmm.
but something that has a little bit of a grip on it.
I love those too. I think they're really, really nice. I need to get, I have actually a furl set that I need to be using this year. Um, I'm going to do more crochet on my channel this year. That's one thing
Yay.
I want to do. Yeah, I wanted to share this one little thing too. I don't. Um, a while back, Chrissy had a giveaway, and I actually won it. And in her giveaway, I want you just guys to see. She doesn't just knit. She doesn't just crochet, which is a lot, but she also sews. And she made this beautiful project bag, and I won this as part of her giveaway with some yarn. And see, it's got her cute little logo right there with Sweet Pea Crafts, and just look at the stitching on this. It's so nice. I use this. I mean, I have a project in it right now that is for my husband, who has made me put a stop on it. I mean, I have a sweater in here, so actually that's just a gauge swatch, but I started it and he was like, wait a minute, I want to lose some weight before you make that. So, but I love this bag. It's really, really cute, and you can see it's got different colors inside. You do such a nice job with this. It's so cute.
Oh, thank you. I definitely not a professional, but I like to every once in a while I'll be like, oh, I want to make some project bags, you know.
Do you ever sell those, or
No, I haven't ever sold any of them.
I you might, maybe you should, because I really enjoy that bag. I use it all the time. I want to. Barb is saying, I see a comment here from Barb. She's saying when she knits, I maybe it's to help from poking a finger. If you push your stuff a lot, she says she uses gripplies on her fingers when she uses her high sharps, and that's just these things like this
Yeah.
that you can get from Amazon. Um, that just kind of protect your finger a little bit. Like if you push, I push a lot. I push into
I
my
push too. I probably need to get some of those. I've seen them before, but I don't have any.
these, and they're really pretty affordable. You get like 10, I think, in a box, and I can't remember the price, like maybe $8,
Oh,
$10.
well, you can't beat
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So to protect your finger, for
Yeah.
sure. So that's a very good tip, Barb. Thank you for mentioning that, and I'm glad I just had to happen to have it right there, so we could show it. Let's see. Granny D saying she loves the Prim needles. I haven't had a chance to work with those. I've seen them being reviewed a lot lately.
I haven't
So
ever seen those.
um, they're kind. I think they're newer, but they're really nice. They have more. The things I'm thinking of have ergonomic, and for like the crochet hooks. I know they have crochet hooks, and I haven't seen the knitting needles as well either. But I've seen the crochet hooks a lot. I think actually Barb did a review on that. And then Katia saying she loves the sharp points. Oh, we have Lisa, the Grammy Scattered, is here. I'm so glad that you're back. I missed saying hello to you last show, and I saw that. Hello to you today. Welcome back. And she wants to learn to knit this year. So I think that's a really good goal, to challenge yourself and to learn how to do something new. With me, again, I want to do more crochet, and I mean, I still want to knit, of course. That's kind of really what I more relate to. Do you relate more to knitting or to crochet, or what do you think?
I mean, here lately knitting, you
Mhm.
know, I just started a few years ago and I just want to knit all the things, but I did the same thing when I learned how to crochet, you know.
Mhm.
I quit doing cross stitch and I just wanted to crochet all the time.
Do you still cross stitch some?
I do some. I'm embarrassed to say that I have a project that I started about 8 years ago for my granddaughter and it's not finished. It's a
Oh,
big, to be fair, it's a big project. It has beads in it and a like metallic thread. It's going to be beautiful, but I need to buckle down and finish it.
oh, I would love to see that with beads. Ooh, you're talking my language. I love that.
Yeah.
I want to see that. Reggie is saying that she loves her chai goo, but she recently favored a cubicle bamboo set. Oh, that's maybe she'll show that on her channel, but I haven't heard of that.
I haven't either.
The cubicle needles are definitely. I love the idea of them. I actually have done I have one pair of them, and they work just as great for me for as the round ones. Have you ever used like a cubicle knitting needles or?
I haven't. I've seen them before,
Mhm.
but I have not ever tried one.
They're people wonder, do they knit this? They knit just the same from but and I don't think I notice it, but I mean, maybe they are more comfortable, but they're definitely beautiful. And thanks for sharing that with us. That's, um, you know, good. These are really, really great options for people to that are just getting into knitting to think about. And maybe get for Christmas or get after Christmas when stuff goes on sale. Elise is saying she no longer has a channel, but she prefers knitting and doing other stuff. Well, that's great. I love that. I know Elise did a lot of my knit alongs this year and crochet alongs, and we all support each other. We're all friends and everything. So, um, you know, doing a channel is a lot of work. I will say that.
It
So,
is. And doing your lives. Oh my goodness. I know that's a lot of work too.
yeah, I think a lot of people might have uh, an assumption that maybe it is a little bit easier that you don't have to edit a video, right? You just
Yeah.
turn on the camera and it'll be there. But if you do prepare and you do have some things to think about, if you have a show that you talk about certain things, you have to do some preparation for it. And if you make videos to go on the show, it's still a little bit of work.
Hmm.
Hey, I totally understand that. And um, we're just happy that you're here with us and you make beautiful things. So, and hopefully you'll continue to share them with people who will show them because they do need to be shown. Let's see. Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh,
Let's see. Here we go. Here's a question for you. It says Cindy Lyman is saying, "Hi, Christy. Have you done any Tunisian crochet? And if yes, do you have a favorite brand?"
I have not. I have not. I did actually. I have a pattern for something. I don't even remember now what it is. And I had intentions of doing it and I just never did start it, but it's beautiful.
I've never done Tunisian crochet either. I think I would enjoy it. It seems a little bit more like knitting to me,
Hmm.
but maybe that could be on my goals for one day. Let's see. And Vita is saying she would love to get her hands on some Chiago knitting needles. Have heard so many positive. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I love them.
They really are amazing. I get mine off of Amazon, so
That's where I get mine.
I don't know, Anvita, if you can in India. I don't know if you can get that or not, but maybe I'll have to send you a pair. I know your address. We could do that. We could do that. Let's see. Stacy loves the Mindful Interchangeables with the 360 cord. I haven't heard of that brand.
I haven't either. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Barb is saying, Anvita, you won't regret it. She has a video on her channel showing 5 different full sets of Chiago needles if you want to go look at the information. For sure. Absolutely. Granny D loves her furls, crochet hooks. I need to use mine. My husband bought me a set one year for my birthday, and I just need to use them. All right. I tell you what, let's do this. I have free patterns of the day. These are patterns now these are just my opinion. There are so many free patterns available on Ravelry right now. All the designers, December is the best month to go into Ravelry to find free patterns because all these designers are giving us little Christmas gifts. And these are some that I found. There's 3 knitting, 3 crochet today. So there's 6 patterns we're going to take a look at here in a second. All of the links to them are down in the description box below. So you can go grab them. And I don't know if they're going to take them away from being free. I don't think they will. But these are all just beautiful patterns that I really connected to. And I wanted just to share with you here today. And we'll just show a little video clip and we can talk. Chrissy, you and I can talk over this while there's no sound to this. So here we go.
Okay.
This is day 11, free patterns. Give me 1 second. I'll take that comment down real quick. And here we go. Okay, the first one is a knit pattern. This is the Xmas Jolly Socks from Valeria to Titova, excuse me. And it looks kind of like a vanilla sock, but I'm also thinking maybe you could make it a little scrappy. Thought it was just really cute how she put that together. That's a free pattern. This next one is a shawl, Smokestack Shawl by Kate Atherley.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, I love that. It came out in Knitty 2021 for winter 2021. It's a free shawl pattern. Really beautiful. And this is again Kate Atherley. She has a basic ribbed sock. We've all been talking about socks lately. This is a free sock pattern she has as well. So this is a knit pattern. This is a silver birch. This is Knitty Winter 2021. This is a beautiful cabled
Oh, wow.
sweater. Yeah, so gorgeous. Maybe I counted wrong. I think there's 4 knit patterns and 3 crochet patterns. Sorry about that. Tabletop Christmas tree cones, crochet cute Christmas tree decoration. And this is from Ling Ryan, Hooked on Patterns. And then I love this. This is the crochet rosewood coat from Grace for the Frills. Gorgeous.
That
Love
is
this.
pretty.
I will want to make this really badly. And I love it. Looks a little lacy and it's all crochet. Here's a crochet shawl. This is called Your Winter Shawl. This is from Jan Cleveset. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, from Joy of Motion Crochet. And I just thought it just looked really beautiful, nice and warm and cozy for the winter. So those are the free patterns. You can grab them down below. The links are below to make it a little bit easier to find. But again, you can go into Ravelry and find gajillions of free patterns in December. Let's see, Christy, did you say how did you learn to knit and crochet? Have you said that on your channel?
I don't know. I just learned on YouTube. I just started watching videos. My great grandmother used to do some tatting, and I never actually got to see her do it, but I've seen the stuff in her house, for tatting, and it's something I always wanted to learn. And thank goodness for YouTube.
Have you tatted? Have you tried to tat?
No, I haven't.
That's something I really wanted to do as well, and I actually had some books on it, and then I never picked it up. I just went into the crochet and then to the knitting, and I just ended up giving those books away because they were in those boxes of things that I connected. Crystal, she's in here. Her grandmother tats. I sent those to her grandmother because somebody who tats should have them instead of them sitting on my shelf. Let's see. Everybody's saying they some comments here saying they love the socks and the shawl pattern and the cables. Thank you guys so much. I'm glad you like these patterns. Again, I'm glad that they're free and we can grab them up, and Taylor loves all these patterns, and you're welcome. I'm happy to do this. I'm a pattern freak. I love patterns. Do you like to collect patterns?
I do. And in fact, I have if you want to try to link it, I'm going to do a free pattern knit along that starts, I'm not sure, it starts the 1st, I believe. It's a cabled sweater knit along that Crazy Sock Lady's doing. Kay,
I was just thinking it was. I was just thinking as you were starting to describe this that it might be Kay.
Yeah, let me see if I can. I saved the picture.
Okay, you can be looking for that. Let's see, Demetra's saying Spring, the fiber enthusiast, does some awesome tatting. So you can go check out her channel. And Claudia likes the free patterns, and Ellie. We have Silver Wings, who is Natalie joining us. It's nice to have you here. Did you find the picture?
I did.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it'll.
Let's see if I can. Maybe if I solo you, it might be a little bit better too.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Make this work.
Let's see. Maybe turn it like a little bit like down towards the maybe there you go. Let's see if that will.
In the picture she's facing the sun too, so that doesn't help. But I'll tell you the name of it. It's the I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. The Namu sweater, Namu.
Okay.
And it's from Knit Boop Designs. It's on Ravelry, but there's a link on Ravelry that takes you to her website.
Okay, I'll put the link on that in the show today after we do this. Give me 1 second here. I don't want to. I was almost exited myself out of the show. That would have been funny. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. I saw something I wanted to share. And now I don't see it. It says, okay, Christina's saying she loves the crochet cardigan and she has just the yarn for it.
That's a pretty cardigan.
It really is. I'm really, really love that. And Mary's saying thank you guys for subscribing to her new channel. She appreciates that. And she is going to be putting out content, and it's really nice that you guys support her already in her future endeavor in that. I know it's going to be a great year for Mary, and I'm excited for her. Let's see. Do you have any favorite type of yarn that you like to use? That if you could just knit with one yarn, do you have one that you would? I know it's really hard to pick, but or maybe a favorite type.
A fingering base that has wool in it is my favorite.
Do you like 100% wool, or do you like superwash wool? Or
I haven't used a whole lot of 100% wool, but I am going to be using some this year because one of the big things I want to do this coming up year is learn some color work. I want to get comfortable with color work. We'll see. I tried once before. I tried because I knit continental, and I couldn't keep my yarns separated. So I tried throwing with one hand, with my right hand, and it's just going to take some practice.
do you do a lot of tutorials on your site?
I don't, but that's another thing I would like to do for 2022 is start doing some tutorials.
I know that there are quite a few people here that are crocheters. They want to knit. That's probably a really good thing. I don't do continental knitting. I do the other kind, and I think it's a very easier transition to maybe try continental because you're used to holding the yarn with your left hand. So please go check out Christy's tutorials when she does some more, and check out those.
I'm going to be doing some this year.
That's great.
I was sitting down thinking about that the other day, and before we all got live, you were showing me the arm thing that you have. I just got mine about a month ago. So,
Oh, that's great. I love that. And I was showing her my boom arm that I use for tutorials. My whole room in here, I was telling her, looks like a studio because I've got a boom arm, I've got a light over there. Okay, let's see. All right. Oh, Ingrid's going to have to go for now. Thank you for joining us, Ingrid. It's been so nice chatting with you. We love you, Ingrid. Let's see. Debbie's saying that her daughter collected tatting shuttles and found some very old ones. Oh, what a wonderful find. Reggie's saying she had to go put her kids to bed. What did you miss? I'm not sure when you left. We kind of did a giveaway. We've been talking a lot about how Christy learned to knit. We've been talking about favorite types of yarn, which Reggie does. Reggie knows all about the yarns because she does Yarniversary. So I would like to ask that to Reggie. What's her favorite type of yarn? Because she's experienced with a lot of them and teaches us all about the different yarns on Sundays. Let's see. Laura Lee is saying that she has her grandmother's tatting shuttle. She has tried needle tatting, and it would take a lot of practice.
It looks hard. I don't know if it is, but it looks really hard.
And thank you, Melanie. Melanie was also bringing Reggie up to speed on that. Let's see. Here we go. Here's another tip. It says Demetra is saying Anna Plexus Knits shows how to knit continental with 2 or more strands.
Oh, thank you. I will check that out.
And I will try to find a link to that as well. Just since it's mentioned here, I'd like to be a little more helpful. Let's see. Natalie is saying she would like to learn more knitting. She can do the basics as her great grandma taught her when she was young, like 4. And she can remember having her own little bag. Aw, that's a great memory.
So sweet.
That's a sweet memory. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Oh, Crystal is saying she loves the books and she's also going to do some tatting. It says, never heard from me whether she'd like some trim. Just found some green. Okay, I will get with you after the show. Let me just make myself a note. And I apologize. I do get a little bit behind sometimes on comments and emails. I do eventually get there, but sometimes I'm a little bit slow. So forgive me for that. Melanie saying she learned how to use her sewing machine successfully. And that's awesome. Oh, that was to Rosemary. I thought it was to us, but we're still all chatting together. And let's see. Here we go. Reggie's saying her favorite type of yarn is probably chain spun fiber. Her favorite fiber is tinsel. But in general, she's a big supporter of friendly to the environment yarns.
Yes.
Love that. Absolutely love that. Um, let's see. And their yarn fingering, let's see, is a fingering or DK, no worsted or bulky. I
Yeah, I
like
don't
that.
hardly ever use worsted or bulky, but living in the South, you don't get to use it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Speaking of yarn, if you want, we're at the 1:30 mark. Let's go ahead and do a second giveaway. And then I've got a third thing over here if we can fit it in. I don't want to make this be too long. I know it is right. The week before Christmas, I have these 2 skeins of yarn to give away. These are Patton's Croy sock yarn. Maybe I can see it a little bit closer. These are the colors. I thought it looked a little Christmassy with the
It
red and
does.
green and the blue. This colorway is actually not even named something like that. It's called, let's see, I thought it was sweet something, but oh, no, no, no. They put the sticker right over meadow stripes. They always put the sticker
Uh,
right over the name of the yarn, right?
yeah.
This is let's see, 166 yards, 50 gram skein. So you need both of these to make a sock. But the great thing about the fact that you need two, here's for one sock and here's for the other sock. So
Yes.
it's already split. You don't have to worry about splitting that up. So you're going to win this to make a nice pair of socks, or you can make a cowl, you can make a shawl, or it's 166 yards for both. You can make a small shawl, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to make this with. So that's what I'm going to be giving away now. We're going to do the same kind of a game like we did before, where I'll put a mark. I'll let Christy give me a word, or I have a word if she doesn't have one, and we'll do that. And then I have three numbers left. We had four. We have three numbers left, and we'll just do that. And if you are interested in winning this, play the game with us, and I will mail this out to you if you win. If you don't, then just wait. I have something else coming. So give me 1 second, and let's my mark here. I'll put a mark when you see my mark. Do you have a word? I have a word if you don't.
I have a word. Let's do
Okay.
Christmas.
Okay. Let me put the mark in. Put the word Christmas in. That's okay. I got it. I got it in.
Too fast.
No, it's fine. I got it in for anybody. Put it in. So we're great. And everybody put the word Christmas in if you want to participate in this giveaway. These are the numbers. Think about when you want to enter your word Christmas in. I'll try to send something telepathy through the video, and I'll pick two of these, put them in one of my hands. I'll let Christy pick the hand. I'm mixing them all up. I can't even, like I said, I can't even remember what I wrote down this morning. Okay. So you guys take some time. We'll do that while we're waiting for people to do that in. Did you learn anything this year, Christy, that you thought was really just, oh my gosh, I wish I would have known this a long time ago? Was there anything as you think back over the year that was like, I love this so much?
I think this year I've been learning more and more that you can fix mistakes in knitting. I
Mm-hmm.
think that was I was really super intimidated about that from the get go, because crochet, it's easy. You just pull it out and you start back over. But
Mm-hmm.
knitting, I was just freaking out about dropping a stitch.
I've actually, I like to call it lace surgery.
Yeah.
But I've actually taken a class, but oh my God, I couldn't keep up with it because I was still pretty new. But it was from one of my favorite designers, who everybody knows. I could ask Romy Hill. I love her to death.
She has beautiful stuff.
She has beautiful stuff. I had one of her shawls. I put all my stuff away that was on the back of the couch, but I've made so many of her things, and I had the opportunity to take a lace surgery class with her, and she's amazing. She can rip out and I want to be like that, but she can have like you know how you have like little stitch markers section to section, where you say like you made a mistake and you just made it in this one section from stitch marker to stitch marker. She can just rip out these stitches right here, go down about 10 or 15 rows, put it all back together,
Oh
and it'd be
no.
perfect. Yeah.
I would be living with that mistake. I mean, if I know I'm going to be doing something like lace, I've learned that I need to put a lifeline in.
I'm not really great about doing that. That's another great tip as well. If you're doing some lace, try to maybe do a lifeline, and that can help you rip back if you need to. But I just love the fact that she can just do if it's just that one small section, she can just tear it
That's
apart.
amazing.
I would love to just watch her do it, because
Yeah.
It is amazing to see her put it back together. She kind of pins it on like blocking mats to each that the side she's not working
Oh,
on,
yeah.
and then pulls it all apart and then puts it all back together again. It's
Oh my goodness.
fascinating. It's fascinating. Let's see. It looks like everything's kind of slowing down. So let me give you 5-10 seconds to put your word in. If you haven't put it in, go ahead. Please put the word Christmas in. I'm going to put my mark here in a second, and then we'll pick a number. Oh, I put my numbers down. I'm gonna have to reshuffle in my hand as I was showing my shawl or stole over there. Let me reshuffle these. But okay, that's enough time. So we'll wrap that up. And you tell me which hand to pick.
Let's do your right hand this time.
Okay, this is my right hand. Good luck to everybody. Let's see what the number is here. Ooh, 16. So let's count down to number 16, and that person's going to win these 2 skeins of yarn. Let me go back up and find my mark. Let's see. Here it is. That's my mark. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. That's 13. So we're close. 14, 15, 16. Ellie Leva. Congratulations, Ellie. I'm so very happy for
Congratulations.
you. Yeah. Congratulations. If you so my email is knitbymemes@gmail.com. Email me your shipping information. I'll get this in the mail to you. Yay. The next item I have is going to be some yarn and a pair of knitting needles and a shawl pattern. So I'm saving a little bit, like an all-inclusive package for the last one, but we'll do that here in a minute. I know it is getting to the 140 mark. I am keeping my eye on the chat because, again, I know it is the week before Christmas, and I don't want to keep you guys all day, although I could spend all day talking about knitting and crochet.
Right, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off around 12.
Yeah, so let's try to head. I tell you what, let's go ahead and start wrapping some things up then, since you do need to kind of get off. Let me just make sure, maybe ask you one more question,
Sure.
and then we'll do the last giveaway. How do you, when you're trying to figure out what you're going to knit or crochet, how do you figure out what pattern? How does it have to speak to you? Are you looking for something that maybe is trending in Ravelry? How do you do that?
No, I think more for me, it just has to speak to me. And, sometimes I don't know if this is true for everybody, but sometimes I just want something mindless that I can just sit down and I don't even have to think about it. But then other times I'm looking for something that will challenge me.
Mm-hmm. I like that too. I think I have some like a certain designers that I like. And so I always
Yeah.
kind of keep my eye on them.
Yeah.
I know that Rami Hill is going to have something in March, April. And I know Stephen West is going to have something in November, October, November. So I always kind of keep those months a little bit open for them
Yeah.
if I want to. I don't always do them, but yeah, then I do look at the things that are kind of trending and see if there's somebody new that maybe I want to try. Do you like to do a lot of the mystery? Or are you more about the knit along?
I've only done a couple of mysteries. I like to see what it is ahead of time, but I have bought a couple of Rami's patterns, and I actually made a very tiny baby start on one, and I really want to get back to it. But sometimes those more complicated for me patterns, if I don't like get myself kind of set up, I forget what the pattern is. It's like every time I have to spend extra time figuring out where I'm at and what was going on. I sometimes like to start and finish things like that.
Right. I agree. I think I have a kind of a rule that I like to follow in my head. It's like I really have to like the designer before I'll do a mystery.
Yes.
Because you just you don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
And sometimes you still get something you're not like, so I'm not sure I would have made it. So I'm like you, I kind of like to see what they are. That's kind of why I think I like about the hybrid knit along, because there's 2 shawls you can pick from, what they look like.
Right.
And it's
Yeah, I love the one for this year. I would love to be able to do it, but
which
I
one do
don't
you like,
know.
the circular one or do you like the triangle one?
I think I tend to always go for the circular ones.
That's this one. So you guys, for you guys who, so you can see what we're talking about. This is the cable trellis shawl, and that's this one for this year. Hyper Knit Along. That's going to start right after the day after Christmas.
I can't wait to see how yours comes out. I did not pull yarn for it this year, but maybe sometime in the future I'll be able to do it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is something you can come back to. I think I like this one a lot too because it reminds me a little bit of Slip Extravaganza with those lines coming across it.
Yes. I still have my Slip Extravaganza kitted up and have never started it because I don't know. By the time I was ready to start it, it was almost time for the one for this year to start, Geography, and I wanted to finish that one first.
I love that shawl. A friend of mine, I had never knitted Stephen West. That was my first Stephen West shawl and to ever make, and I wasn't sure what I was to expect, So a friend of mine was like, "Just knit it. I'll take it off your hands if you don't." And I was like, "Oh, okay," And then I got to making it, and I loved it. And she's like, "I'm taking that shawl from you," and I'm like, "Okay." So now I got to make another one because I ended up giving it to her, and I wanted to keep it, but.
I know we were talking about the one, your whip, which pattern is that? The one that we were talking about earlier. Is your whip that you haven't finished the Stephen West?
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. I totally haven't shared that yet.
I love that one. I love the colors you picked.
This is a Stephen West as well. I kind of have a Stephen West theme. If you haven't noticed, this is his Winter Lights. We talked about that's his one for this year. This is my whip of the day. I'm sharing. Thank you for reminding me to share this. This is going to make me get busy on this. This is his Painted Wave shawl. Now I'll put myself on. I'll put it on a solo. This is actually very easy knitted pattern. Very easy. You use 7 colors. I think it's 7 or 8. But all these different colors, as you can see, being brought in, and you just alternate them. And then you have one main color, which this gray is my main color. But it gets bigger. It starts out kind of small, and it just gets bigger and bigger. And it has like a little bit of I think a feather and fan is what this is. It's got that little bit of a lace pop in there on every little one of those color change rows. And anyway, I just need to finish it. I don't know. I think I got busy, but I love this too. I love the feel of the
colors.
Yeah. Thank you. That actually, I didn't do that. I can't claim it. It was a kit I bought.
It's not something I would pick, but I really do love it.
Well, I will say this. Okay, this is what I bought. I bought a kit. It had 6 colors, and I added 2 to it. So I picked 2 colors. Yeah. So I think I added. Let me see. I think I added. If I can remember, I think I added the last 2. These last 2. I think I added this variegated one and this last one. I think those are the ones I picked to go with it. So
they look really good with it. I wouldn't have known that they weren't all together.
Oh, well, thank you. I had something to go off of. That makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, it always does.
Let's see. Okay, let me exit out of here by saying thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And you guys push me. Ask me about it every once in a while. How are you doing on that? Because I want to finish it. Teresa is saying she's knitting the Painted Waves, and it is a very easy knit. It's a very relaxing knit for sure. I love that. Thank you guys for all the wonderful comments. I appreciate that. Did Sherry show up? I think Sherry must have come in. Is that Sherry crocheting addicted to my crochet in Montgomery? Welcome in. It's nice to have you here. I don't see there she is. She's saying hello. She did step in. Thank you for joining us. And so we have Joe as well. Joe, the Garden State Gardener. He's joining us this morning. Thank you for stopping in. It's so nice to have you here. Joe has a really great gardening channel. You guys should go check it out.
I'm going to have to go check it out. I always want to do more gardening than I get around to.
I would love to, but I'm not. I would kill it. I'm a bad. I did not inherit my grandmother's talent. Since we are at 1:48, and I know you got to wrap it up, let's do the last giveaway, if that's okay. If you guys have any other additional questions of Christy, this might be the time to ask it because we are going to be getting pretty much getting things wrapped up here. But this is the last thing I have to give away today. This is from Trendsetter Yarns. This is their Transitions Tweed yarn. This is a 52% cotton, 48% acrylic. 660 yards. It's a gradient, but it is also a little bit, they call it tweed because there are some speckles in this. I don't know if you guys can see it pretty well. The different colors and the speckles. It's a light tweed, and it's very soft. Oh my gosh, this yarn is extremely soft, even though it has a little bit of acrylic in there. You're going to get also the set of Chiagu needles, US 7. And the reason why I picked US 7 is because with this yarn, you also get a free pattern. I've already got it printed out. It looks like this. This is a very easy knit pattern. I think it's a knit purl pattern. If you don't knit, you could also crochet something similar to this, but this is the one for this yarn. That's what it will look like, but it's just an easy triangular shaped shawl. It lets the yarn do all of the work. So you're going to get the yarn, the needles, and the pattern. That's the last giveaway for today. Oh, and I have the replay giveaways to do, but I tell you what, let me just mention that real quick before we do that. Just think about if you want to enter for that. I do have the Ashton Shawlette that I'm giving away on my next show. I knitted this in the Knit Along with Linda Simpson. That's what that looks like. Nice. It's very light lace weight shawl. And this stick pin. And what you have to do, here, maybe I'll show a little bit better. It's a shawl pin, actually, not a stick pin, a shawl pin. And this is from Bonnie Bishop, and it's really, really cute. But what you have to do is you can get 2 entries. On day 10 of Knitmas, you can go put a comment. You have to put the word Ashton in the comment, ASHTON. And under today's video, make a comment, put the word Ashton. And on the next live that I'm going to be doing with Granny D, Granny D is going to be my last friend in Knitmas. I will pick 2 names, one from each day, and then those 2 people will be narrowed down to be the winner. So here's a better look at the shawl pin that comes with it.
That's beautiful.
So that's going to be one of my replay giveaways. I had a replay for $25 gift card. We'll do that in the next show. I don't want to keep Christy too long, so we'll just do all of that in the next show. It'll be a little bit of a giveaway extravaganza. Thank you guys so much for the wonderful comments. I really do appreciate that. It means the world to me. Thank you guys. Let's see.
You are such a sweetheart, Gina.
Aw, well, I love everybody. This group is amazing, and we're really blessed because the crochet community is so, and the knitting. It's like we stick together. We support each other, and I just wished everybody lived like on my street so we could get together and share yarn a little bit easier than having to send it. Let's see. I tell you what, I have my mark ready to go. Do you want to pick a word?
You pick it this time.
Okay. I'm going to put my mark in. After the mark, put in this word, and I'll give you guys plenty of time, and we'll finish wrapping up some things with Christy. The word I want you guys to put in is star, STAR, like the Christmas star. And I've got my 2 things, so I'll be doing this. So for you for next year, we'll go ahead and talk about this. What do you think are some goals that you're going to want to maybe do for your channel or personally? It can be any of that.
Well,
that you want to share.
Yeah, for my channel, I definitely want to start doing some tutorials. I think what's held me up on that in the past is just I feel like there are so many great tutorials on YouTube, but I want to start doing some tutorials. And my big thing next year is to knit some sweaters, make some knitted garments. So I've done the shawls and socks and stuff, and I really want to make a sweater. I have never knit a sweater.
Never?
Never. I've crocheted a few garments, but I've never knit a sweater.
Interesting. I love that. Do you have a style that you're going to pick for your first one?
I'm going to do that Nemu sweater. That's going to be my first one. It's cabled. It's top down. We'll see. Woo. I believe it's top down. I hope I'm not biting off more than I can chew, but I'm going to give it a go.
Oh, I think Kay will be really good. She has such great tutorials. She'll walk you through. And I know I've seen a lot of comments as well that I didn't highlight about how much they all love Kay, the crazy sock lady. I'll be sure to link her in the description box below. She taught me how to do my first pair of socks this year. She's really great.
I learned from, yeah.
I think you told me about her actually when we first started talking. I think you were like, you should check out her tutorials.
Yeah. I don't know why, but it didn't click with anybody else for me until I saw her video.
She's great. She's great. And if you guys are interested in that sweater knit along starting next year, I wish I might try to squeeze it in. I don't know. Right now I'm thinking I might not be able to, but I definitely am going to watch the videos and follow along for sure. Looks like people are still putting in the word star. So let's go ahead and try to wrap this up. If you don't mind, I'm going to give you guys just a few more seconds to put in your word. I know you guys are trying to feel the numbers and feel which number I wrote down on the piece of paper. So I give you guys just a little bit more time to put your word in. And if you want to win the yarn and the knitting needles. And I will say this, I had never had this yarn before. I really like it. I'm going to buy some more. It was, they have really beautiful colors. I mean, like these are all the different colors that they sell. I bought that on Jimmy Bean's Wool, but they have all these different colors. You can see the grays and the rainbow and just some beautiful colors, teal, really nice. So, and it's really, really soft. So I think whoever wins this is going to really like it. Let's see. Is everybody, it looks like it's slowing down. All right. A couple more seconds. Put your word in. Trying to be, okay. I'm going to put my mark. All right. There we go. There's the mark. All right. Christy, which hand?
Oh, I got to go left since I'm a lefty.
Okay. No, I love that. That's what Connie did. She was picking left all the time too because she's a lefty. Here we go. The number is 25. All right. So let me count 25. I don't even remember picking these numbers. Let me go back up to my mark here. I really don't. I was really asleep this morning. Let's see. Where is my mark? There it is. Okay. Let me start counting. Lost my mark. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Joe's saying, I see Joe saying awesome community for sure. There it is. I found it again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Joe is 5. 6, 7, 10. Anvita's 11. 12. 17. Donna G is 17. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Laura Lee is 25. Congratulations, Laura Lee. You're the winner of the yarn and the knitting needles and the pattern.
Congratulations.
And again, if you don't like that pattern, there are a lot of other patterns. I can help you find one if you don't like that. I can help you find a free one or something. I can help you find something maybe you'd like if you don't like that one. So congratulations. Christy, it's been so much fun spending time with you. It's been fun having everyone here today with us.
I've really enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Gina, for asking me, and everybody else that's out there. Thank you for all the sweet comments. I can't wait to go check your channels out.
Well, we're just so glad that you're here with us. Please go check out our channel. I just enjoy watching it so much. I've watched it, I mean, almost the whole time I've been on YouTube. I've enjoyed getting to know you. And I mean, it's actually fun sitting here chatting with you today and get to know you even better. And I just wish you all the best for the upcoming year and Merry Christmas. And I wish the same to everybody here in the chat.
Thank you, Gina. Same to you. And Merry Christmas to everybody.
We are so happy you spent time with us today. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you get everything done that you need to get done. Again, don't stress.
Right.
Nothing has to be perfect. It's just about trying to enjoy the time that you have. So thank you again. Thank you, Christy. Hope you all have a lovely day, and I will see you all in a couple of days.
Bye.